want you to bow your head in confession and cry. Cry to yourself that you are responsible because you voted for the PNM and or the corpse, or that you did not vote at all. Winston Ducaran, not all the tears and all thy woes and all thy regrets shall wash away 1 inch of what you have done to yourself and to your country. Shame on you. Shame on you and the corpse. And to my people, I say stand tall.
One more time, one more time, one more time. I know some of you may think I'm insipid, but on election night I prove how pan they real wicked. He was on TV ranting like a madman, all because UNC didn't win the election. I don't know why Trevor Paul didn't have him locked up. He was upset because half his people vote for Cup. I don't believe he knew he was on television, not for the way he was abusing Winston Ducaran. He said all who vote for PNM and all who don't care about the children. And when you read about the next murder, and when somebody rape your mother, what Mr. Pandey failed to understand, that this was a free and fair election. He was charged for assault years ago, that's true. If we must look in the mirror, here's looking at you. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. And they say Ramesh have the solution for crime, so we must put them back in office just one more time. He say he want to win his political career with his boots on his beret and fists in the air. Give me one last chance, and they started begging, vote UNCA and let us get rid of Manning. Martin, Joseph and Jeremy is a waste of time. Give me Jack and Ramesh a chance to get rid of crime. So when the crime rate keep on rising and they cannot control kidnapping, and when you read about the next robbery, when guns and drugs enter the country, and they feel that we suffering from amnesia, and don't remember that Ramesh was Dolce the lawyer, and when he turned AG, he sent all 9 of them through. So when Ramesh talking about crime, here's looking at you. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. And they want, we believe that he have ambition, but we all remember when he lied to the commission. He said that it was a Hindu tradition, all the monies was always controlled by the woman. And they stood up in court and told everybody, the bank account in London, that is all my money. He never knew she had so much money like that. But Carlos, John and Dupre knows how she a come fat. So if she's suffering from hernia, can tell when last you give she water. And if you do not trust Jack Warner, but you find Dupre in the man. We all know how much money Dupre get she. So don't be surprised if you catch them lovey-dovey. Granny tell me how much money is his blood, that's true. So anytime you get a horn, here's looking at you. Look in the mirror. I see on the paper, on also the TV, Coco accused me for using people's melody. Some things that I don't understand about this madman. He tell himself he is the greatest Calypsonian because he win 4 times. He tell he's a champion. He say I cannot beat him in this competition. But this year 2008, let the record show, I'm going to give him about quarters until he grow. Sugar could put you in a coma.
Look in the mirror.
He must remember aloes bitter.
Look in the mirror.
He sing a song about the father.
Look in the mirror.
Yet still he fighting down a brother.
Look in the mirror.
He say all them judges were trained by Chalky, and he not defending until they change everybody. He declare war on me and Chalky and Skatey too. So from this good review, here's looking at you. Way! Look in the mirror. Stu Crow Crow. Look in the mirror. How we let's dance, how we let's dance. Respect the fucking king. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Thank you. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Western.
Any violent language.
Like that democracy. People pass them. Or they jump in piano. They just show up stay all around for me. Show the land to be no police service. Show the frame eating it. That's all they do. All kind of people passing, or they run none of them. I talk when you're running me. You leave your office to come down here to run me. You're not shame, man. You just like a barrow. But Oxy language, nobody run a cuss. I guess.
What's that? Say Robert Paul.
When I look up for coming in the road, let's see. Let me go. Let me go now. Let me go. I don't want to hear you. How are you going to wear one? Not you, Michael. That is not you. I don't recognize you. Speak against it. That's what I do. Recognize him. I think that all is special. I don't want only guys to be assistant commissioner. Recognize the same. Bring me to Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't. Hands up, don't shoot. 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 Right, one man here. Left. One man.
Hi, pleasant good night, everyone. Welcome to the Workers' Rights Platform. I am your host, Candice Edwards, the Warrior Princess. And tonight we have some concerns. Now, I really wasn't going live tonight. You know, it is Sunday, and I decided, well, Sunday is my rest day. But one of my bloggers would have reached out to me with some concerns where some people came to her home stating that they are census people and asking a set of questions. And that is enough to show some concerns because census people come around on a Sunday. And when you really look at it, bloggers are being targeted. You know, and not only bloggers, when people come out to speak for their rights, they are being arrested. Take for instance, Alyssa Phillip. Up to now, we don't know where, what's the gentleman's name? I just call him Robocop's son. We don't know where this gentleman is. We haven't heard from him. We don't know if he's dead or if he's alive. We know nothing about him. Then we saw Jason De Silva was locked up. Right? Then we saw the other instance with Johans. So what's really going on in Trinidad and Tobago? I want to raise awareness to this. Because it seems as though the people, the ones that are coming out and, you know, voicing their concerns, they are the one being targeted, and that is very unfair. And in my book, the old people they say, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. The same way when the UNC was vying for power, we could have come up here on national television and voice our opinion against the UNC, the PNM. Now that we are seeing things taking place in our country, real heart-rendering situations where people taking their life, homes are being mashed up, children going astray, people can't afford to send their children to school. They don't know where the next meal coming from. We had to come out and voice our opinion to let the government know here what's going on. Enough is enough. When will we see the light at the end of the tunnel? When will we be able to get up one morning and say, hey, we know the country hard, but at least we could survive. Right now, people just, I don't know how some people surviving in their household. And when Kitty would have contacted me and told me some census people and they came and they were asking her, I want to bring up Kitty on set, you know, so she could tell the story, because I don't like to be the third party, you know, when it's time to tell a story. Right? I want Kitty to come up and tell her side of the story, what it has happened, how she felt, and why is that? Isn't Trinidad a free country? It is our democratical rights to come out and talk and voice our opinion respectfully. Respectfully. That is why every time I go live, I just let the audience know. I don't care what's going on, but we must respect the Prime Minister. We may not like what she's doing, but we could stand firm and say here what we don't like it. So is it a crime to say what you like from what you don't like? Trinidad and Tobago, I want to let them message me in the comment section and let me know. Is it a crime to voice your opinion? So as a blogger, well then if it's so, as a blogger, you ought to watch it back right through. Once you're not talking for the UNC and prompting the whatever the UNC doing, you could be sentenced to prison. And that's another thing. I want to believe that this government is abusing all their power, and that is enough concerns for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to pay attention. Because every one of us bloggers, we're not doing this for fame or likes, you know. Right, guys, sorry about that. Right? We had to show some concerns. Because, oh God, so we're trying to tell me, all they're just using the law because all they could manipulate the law to silence people for their own rights. And I want to say to the government tonight, all they ought to be careful what all they're doing to innocent people. You know, we are just voicing our opinion. Right? The same thing the Honorable Prime Minister right now would have told us we could go ahead and freely do. We are doing it now, and we're not doing it for party, you know, we're doing it for the people. And as far as I am seeing, all they're looking good, you know. You all are not looking good. You all, by all the actions and the decisions you all are making, all they're turning the citizens against all your. And I don't want to use the word hate, because hate is a strong word. But day by day, you're seeing it on the faces of the people. You're hearing it in their voice. Look, I read somewhere where they want to tax the coconut man. So it's a crime to sell coconut just now. If they catch you, you can make a fine. I wonder how much is you have to pay a fine. I wonder how much is the fine for selling coconut. Listen to me, man. All them meet the country in a state, you know. All them meet we going through it. All them meet we going through it, you know. And all they come and all they adding more insult to injuries, you know. And that ain't right, you know. If we don't have the money, people suffering, people struggling. If we don't have the money, how we go pay them tax? Well, I see. Well, Kitty, I want to bring up Kitty so she could explain to us what took place and who were the people that came. Kitty, pleasant good night, darling.
Good night, Candace.
Pleasant good night, darling. Pleasant good night, my love.
Good night. You hear, ma?
Loud and clear.
Nice.
Tell me what took place with you. When was it? Yesterday?
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Candace, I was on my live. Normal live, no political live, nothing. We have in our live. Talking about gardening and planting. And I hear a knock on my door. So I thought it was a neighbor because usually I was watching on the door. I said, Jamil. I hear a woman. When I open, this woman I seen this woman in blue. It have a next woman downstairs in blue, and it have this man now with a glasses, tall man looking like a police. And they say they come to do a survey, a census, because some information in the back where I live in, through the COVID, it was placed or something like that.
Okay.
You know, but I wasn't alive at the point of time. So people are alive hearing them, this woman talking to me. So she said, what's your name? I said, Nicole Dolan. She said, how much people living in your house? So I said, only 2. Under 16. I say, yeah. I said 16 and under here. She said, so it's 3 people. I said, only 2. She said, what else again, boy? What kind of businesses do here? They do planting, or anything like that to sell. I said no, plant to eat during the COVID. I used to plant in the back and stuff like that. But at the same time, I'm looking at the woman badge, but I'm seeing the badge with her face and everything. The man, his badge was turned away from his thing. But you know, so I want to I believe in is these people, but I find it strange that I'm not really seeing while I'm answering and looking around. I'm not seeing any more people.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I mean, Candace, my community is these buildings, 18 apartments, right, for one building, and I have 2, 4, 6 buildings in one circular. So it wouldn't come with 3 people. No. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
It's a census. So they say, what's the email address? I said the email address, and they said they would send me a letter to complete in my comfort of my home. I say, okay, and yeah, they took my phone number. And while on the live, somebody said, you gave them people the information or something like that. I said, boy, oh, there's some people, I'm not sure. Because I'm confused now, because remember, I ain't see no more people are peeping through the window to see up on the hill if I seen anybody, you know, any kind of thing like that. You know, on top of it, the woman wanted to even come in. Huh? And I said, I don't bring people inside my house. Yeah, that is when I feel the people on the life started to really taking because I do like people in my place, Candace.
Yeah, but Kitty,
my neighbors, everybody know that.
Not cutting across here, but when people come to do census, they don't ask to come inside the house. They stay in the gallery. They just need information from you. So then, what is the reason for coming inside your house? Nah, something in the motor besides the person. No.
And this SUV park up in the front. So I started to show them on the live. I said, oh, they look at this. This people say they come to do a census, and there's only 3 of them. And somebody about get census. People don't work on a Saturday, you know. And somebody said the family is a thing, and she highly doubt that. You understand? And then that make me call my daughter, snap the car on the phone, this SUV. You understand? The 2 women, the man, when he realized I turned the camera on him, instead of he walk down the front step, he walked straight down because he realized I'm live. Yeah. You understand? And going down the next side, and the car started to drive slow up the hill. Everybody was on the live, Paul, and these people who was on the live saw this. And they said, Kitty, you have to be careful, things. That had me feeling, if you, Candace.
Yeah, but Kitty, what it is we have to be afraid of, what it is we have to be careful of. We're not inciting no riot. We're not inciting no war. We're not sending no threats to nobody. We're not disrespecting the Prime Minister. We are just keeping it plain and simple. We are the voice for the people. We're talking on issues that is affecting not only us, but the people, the whole of Trinidad and Tobago. So then it's a crime to voice your opinion, and that's why I'm saying the government of the day have to be careful what they're doing to the people. They're making the people dislike them. I don't want to use the word hate because it's a strong word, but all they're turning the population against all here. Not because all they had the power in the palm of all their hands, all they could use it and abuse it. And the fact that you felt a certain type of way. Remember, we're not stupid people, you know. You understand me? Who does census on a Saturday? And they're not even, from what you explained to me, they're not even on top of their game with it. You can clearly see them, they come to
Yeah.
do our investigation. So you two have to watch your back, because you could be sleeping and that bang bang your head, don't knock down and they drag you. What they lock you up for? Because what they lock up the Johannes for? And he was properly well beaten, I heard. So then that's what this government is about. That what we put them there to do, to advantage us, to abuse us, take our rights and give us case. And that's the same thing the Prime Minister would have given us the okay to do, because we're fighting for the rights. So what is the difference from then to now? Tell me something.
And these people look here, you know, it's scary under the UNC. And I hear you say hate is a strong word. But I can remember myself saying I hate the PNM. Uncle Ron, you make people hate the PNM.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on? Kamala, you make the people hate you, and the whole of them in the UNC. Never when Uncle Rowley was around, I real burn down that man. I burn down that man, so he could give me case. If he wants, he could give me case. Stocks on me, he could get stocks on me. Real case, Rowley could give me real case.
Yeah.
Understand? Never dare police come knocking at my door. Never dare these kind of weird things happening since under the UNC. Your account is like your little TikTok account, your Facebook. I can't even go live on Facebook. When people think they see me for months going live on Facebook, I cannot go live on Facebook. These people have their minions reporting their account. I hear sending appeal, all kind of thing to Facebook and waiting. And when I do come back, it's quite when August. If August, these things, I mean, why, since we put this government in power, things that out of the ordinary that never was happening in years,
Start to happen.
now start to happen.
Yeah. And it's hurting the people, you know. People are being hurt, you know. And the more you're telling them it's hurting you, they don't care. And that is wrong.
I heard because I can't go out there. I heard because I can't go out there, and the right thing is to go out there and let these people know how taxpayers feeling right now. And if you go out there to do that, they want to lock you up, to intimidate you, to push all that fear. When you see people coming by your door, where you think that they're pushing fear in citizens, because really and truly, where you could run, where you could hide, use the man down at the bottom, use that bottom feeder, we shrimps. We shrimps down here, though. And why do you think we'll be showing all the things for with the little small little scrums and we shrimps? Just imagine how they want to kill the shrimps.
Yeah, because
you understand?
You know why, Kitty? The shrimps is very powerful. And whether they want to admit it or not, the only reason the UNC would have gotten in power is people like you and myself, you know. Because we speak the language of the people, you know. We understand the language of the people, something that they don't. It's a language, you know, and that language is just not talking, you know. That is a language where you feel the pain of your brother and sister, you know, every creed and race. So, in other words, I just feel ashamed to say it, but they would have piggybacked on us. We were the riding horses. They ride on our back into victory, you know. Effortlessly, you know. And look at what all they're turning around to do to the citizens today. Look, even when the famous thing when they say, Rowley said that who live and who dead. I didn't wait to hear the whole video. I ran with it. I felt real offensive. Or you could say that as a prime minister. No, we know Rowley was a very arrogant man. You couldn't talk to Rowley. These people sit down and they made the PNM a study. They make the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago a study. They make everything a study. And they saw opportunity and they took it. We helped give them the opportunity. Not all is well and good, but we give all the opportunity, and that's what they go turn around to do us. At whole 360-degree turnaround. We're not asking to be rich, you know. We're not asking to be rich and famous. We want to be able just to survive. And in this country, surviving is the hardest thing right now.
True.
It is the hardest thing right now to survive. And because people like you and myself coming up here to voice our opinion respectfully, they want to tear it down, they want to pull it down, they want to imprison you. You notice all them protests, nobody ain't come out there with a gun or a knife. Nobody ain't come out there and was cussing and getting on bad, you know. Everybody come out to complain about a situation that we saw on camera that the police trying to cover up. They're trying to control our minds to tell us what we should think and what we shouldn't think, you know. And that is wrong. Look at the other peaceful walk with them youths and them. You understand me? Look how much police come out there. And that clearly shows that all they don't want peace, all they want to keep us divided. But that is not what the Prime Minister said in her speech. I just feel so betrayed. I just feel so let down by this government. Every time a person stop me on the road and say, hey, it's you, you know, warrior is you, you know, I start to tell them I'm sorry. I tell them I'm sorry. When will it end? When will the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago see the light of day? And that has led me to ask the question, Kitty. Is it Miss Kamala Persad-Bissessar making all these decisions? I can't understand the same people you just tell we love we. You tell we better days coming where you wouldn't do from where you wouldn't do.
Dog treatment. Candace, I could tell anybody, if you want the UNC government to treat you like a dirty, mangy dog, work hard for them, genuine for them. Watch who they treat like old, dirty dogs. Is loyal. Candace, I am a loyal UNC supporter in the sense of I voted UNC. I know we might not MP office again, but I voted UNC because I always like Mr. Pandey.
Yeah. And I think
but not because you always like Mr. Pandey and you're seeing this shit going on. You embarrass the UNC. Candace, I shame.
Yeah.
The UNC embarrass me. Look what all they're doing. Look what I support. What the people I support now? What should them doing, Candace?
And the thing is, Kitty, it's not about race, you know. If it was about race, African people would have never given the UNC a chance. So this is not about race. We actually wanted betterment.
For real.
We actually wanted betterment. And we did what we did effortlessly because we wanted that. And look at how they treat. Well, I never asked for anything. All I wanted is betterment for the youths in the community. And while they're at it, I have sons. Get them out of work. If I had to turn around and help in my community for free, community service, I would have done that. You hear what I'm telling you? Kitty, I would have done that because I want betterment for the people, them youths and them.
For real.
And the fact that me helping somebody, God will bless me. Man can't bless me. When my blessing come from God, it has come multiplied, triple. And to see, you all didn't wait, you know. All they didn't wait to help the people who stand up with all, you know. All they turn around and show them in the gutter. And look at the kind of people that's standing up with them, coming on the social media, disrespecting people, especially ministers, coming and talking a pack of assness, and all they ain't send out nobody to go and census their home. Nobody ain't locking them up. Them going scotch-free. You understand? Until they're coming out and they're beating their chest and they're boasting.
Candace, take everything away from the youths. The youths are nothing. All the youths can sit down on the corner. They can't go no white tape. They can't do no mosque. They can't do no CTC. They can't do nothing. So then you creating the crime. You saying it got too much crime and they come to change crime, but instead of you change crime, you creating the crime.
But let me
and
ask
then you expect everybody to applaud you for that and not talk about it. And when people talk about things, or they're quick to lock them up and want to take away people's rights, freedom of speech, you know. Want to take away the constitutional rights, you know.
Yeah.
Because if we only voice the opinion a little too much, you could hear knock, or not even knock, they might kick down your door and go with you.
Yeah.
Like if you went and murdered a little 12-year-old or something that they find in the bush, that's
Yeah.
how they go and come for you.
No, and is that right? Trinidad and Tobago, I want to ask the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, is this right? Voicing your opinion, talking the truth about what's going on in the country, how you feel, is that a crime? Is that right? What the government doing to the citizens? Because it's Karen Alexis, that's the Robocop son.
Yeah.
He was talking on certain issues, and all of a sudden, bam, they go on with him. I ain't hear he kill nobody. I ain't hear he thief nothing. I ain't hear he rape nobody. He just disappear. And that looking very bad on behalf of the government. And that is why I am certainly sure this is all your final and last reign. It ain't gonna have nothing like the UNC again. And I believe right about now, the way how things going, the UNC had to look for a new party, a new leader just now. But let me ask you a question. If you had to nominate somebody, should in case, let me say, the Honorable Prime Minister decide to step down because, age doesn't permit long life, or let me say that they lose the election because we know they will. Who you feel is fit to run the UNC?
The PNM, Penelope Beckles.
No, that's a PNM. We know we Gil Penny.
PNM.
Right.
Oh, are you talking on them side?
On them side.
Julian John. Oh, I mean, that might never happen because, Munilal. Yeah,
but you know something about my boy Muni I like?
But that's my MP, you know that?
Something
my MP. He do ever pave my roads, and I love it. Candice, I don't know. I'm not lying to all on that realness. Munilal is known as a G, Like the gangsters call you.
Something about Muni I like. Don't mind you. I ain't going against my Penelope. That is the pure mother of the nation. You see, right about now, you see that love that Penny is spreading across the nation, it's contagious. You understand? You had to come in with close proximity to her to actually feel that love. And you see, love will make the darkest cloud withdraw. Eh? Love does carry a long way. And the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago need love. Yeah.
I still too shame. I too shame for you and say what? I too shame to watch Penny. Candace, when I take out that picture.
I know.
Shame on man.
I know, I saw it.
Shame on man.
I know it. But they see me.
Shame on. I know it's the right thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
I know it's the right, but it's my words. My party shit. I don't know. I feel what's going on with the other bloggers and them. And like when the Titanic sink, they say when the ship sink, the captain had to stay on the ship and get everybody else off board. I feel like it's what they do for me because Candace, now I shame.
Yeah.
Candace, and knowing that I was you still was a PNM and it was just disappointed because
Yeah.
Candace, I was always at UNC. I shame and then when I learn about the things UNC do and understand how people is, what? Candace, I shame.
Girl.
I shame. When I see Penny and she thing, make him more shame. The woman cool.
Yeah.
Candace.
Sweet, woman,
Yes, and I grew up down there and I said, Penny, where do you do this girl?
Yeah.
Teach them like my mother tell me in the church. Treat them with love. Treat them with love.
For real,
you
girl.
understand?
Yeah.
Treat them yeah. And that I'm gonna tell you this, Candace. I'm gonna show you this, You see that? That is what is going to make my Penelope win.
And here, Kitty, I tell this woman after I invite them home by me, I send and ask for help for the people, and I say it's Christmas, let me invite them home. I see she go come. And they came. And when I reach and thinking my eye get full of water, I started crying, thinking, Kitty. I said, but lady, why you help me? I said, I didn't curse her. But, I said certain, and she's one of the only ministers that didn't feel my tongue. Rowley get back, front and center. Stuarty, oh God, I fix he will. Me and he went tit for tat. Although we make back now, I'm a good up friend. But Penny, Miss Penelope Beckles, the Honorable Prime Minister in waiting. You understand? So when I go out with them, I just get a little horrors, because I say, but I just feel like if I was any macaram, this kind, I feel bad. Because I will rate up the UNC, you know. Girl, watch now. All on walk, all in the maxi. You could talk, watch now. A bacchanal people, you know.
And is the word never, never say never.
Uh,
PNM will never see face. Right now, we praying for PNM to see our face in this country
yeah,
right now.
yeah,
Praying. We real said never will PNM see inside our parliament again.
Yeah.
We don't only ask for what right now here what going on. If people could go to Rowley and beg him, and as a matter of fact, they'll tell Rowley, we want yam seeds.
yeah.
Don't study. Yeah,
Yeah.
we plan the yam seeds.
Bring it by the
We don't
loads.
mind that.
Bring it by the loads, yeah. Bring it by.
Yeah, Rowley never lied to me, you know. I the Scorpio blood. As I say, my birthday is the next day after Rowley. I should have know better.
Yeah.
Rowley just, it is what it is. I tell you, is that, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
You, if you want to beat up, sleep up, he had no time, he didn't come to lock you up. Rowley not coming here and lower his standards like Philip Alexander
No.
and Annie Roberts and Roger and them, you know. Not, as a matter of fact, since I know myself, the PNM don't do that.
No.
The PNM are class.
Yeah.
The PNM, you see the PNM is not that. The PNM always have class. Is the UNC was always known for the bacchanal and the bedroom secrets, all kind of thing to be outside on the road.
Yeah.
Always. For the PNM, they have class. Rowley's not coming down here. And that and the UNC, no. If he have to insult you, he's like Mr. Manning and them intelligently.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Intelligently. So that is one thing they can't be the PNM with. Even if they have the dirty little things, the bacchanal or whatever, you don't know.
Yeah.
People on the road, the streets don't know. They just love the PNM.
Yeah.
They could tell them what they love the PNM, but the UNC, they could tell them everything, but everything going on with the UNC.
Yeah.
Watch it carefully.
The dirty linen is outside.
It's just the PNM public relations, and then if Rowley they put Penny, there. Yeah, that would have be a nice head.
Yeah.
That would have be a nice election.
Yeah. It will be a nice election.
That would have be a nice
Yeah.
election. Just what I'm telling you.
Yeah, it will be a nice election.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have a hard fight, eh?
Penny to do this.
Yeah. They'll have a hard
I
fight,
don't-
eh? But at the end of the day, Penny will hold it up. As it does settle, you actually seen it.
Plenty people didn't vote too because let me tell you one thing I heard on the floor. I could say this. I heard this on the floor that plenty people thought Rowley would have given Penelope the back because everybody wanted. I'm talking from South here. Everybody wanted Penelope because they didn't want it Stuart Young. It was not much race. They just wanted Penelope because Penelope had a name.
Yeah.
She have a soft heart. You understand? My mother and all love Penelope Beckers.
And not only that, too, Kitty. Trinidadians are funny people, you know. We picky and we fussy. If we don't know you, we will not welcome you. And seeing that Miss Penelope Beckers in the party a long time, you understand? She mightn't be out there and boisterous and bacchanalish and brawlish because some people feel to be a prime minister, you have to be loud and bacchanalish and chopicong. You understand me? So that's why they go say, Penny weak, Penny weak, Penny weak. That woman weak. That woman is not a weak person. She mightn't be adverse to come out there and open she mouth and call people all kind of ungodly names. And you can see Potty, she ain't even, but you know, the woman so elegant and poised. I feel Penny need to start a rock with me. Let me teach you how to be gangster, you know. I swear. She's very ladylike. She has a stable head, you know. She's very focused, you know. She takes her time to speak, you know, and explains herself. Watch my boy, Penny, what's going on, girl? I rocking with you till the end, you know. I swear. Because that's the kind of prime minister we need. We need somebody to show the people love. Right now, we are wounded. Right now, we are hurt. We are abused. We are being robbed of our sanity, our freedom. We are being robbed of everything by a government who we trusted with our life, our future generation, our finances, our health, down to the last plate of food on the table. And look at what they're doing to us for no reason. And I will still ask the question, what have we done? What we do?
Candace, I don't know. Nah. I feel we was too good to them.
So then being good is a crime.
I feel it had to be Candace. It had to be that. You know, some say it's revenge. I don't understand.
Yeah, but
why it is
revenge,
going on.
revenge for what? The citizens didn't do anything. The citizens,
But Candace,
but
all they didn't vote, all they vote she out, you know.
okay,
And she get all their laptop and all kind of thing.
all right.
That's how she watching it now. So we vote she out, and on top of it, all they give 5 years and then give Rowdy. All they cry on that Rowdy, you know. People was cussing Rowdy in the earlies, you know. And all they still come back up for Rowdy. I cannot remember that. That was shock. You understand where I'm coming from? That one, you see, that one not she. She was praying. She was praying to get back in power to deal with me. That's how it looked like today.
Girl,
You understand?
I don't know, Kitty,
Peter
but
paid for Paul and Paul paid for all. She said she wasn't going to be nice, and she said it.
but when she say, I was too nice last time. I was too nice. So hear me, my man. Yeah, auntie. Yeah, my girl. Yeah, dogger. Let them know you ain't playing by your people. Let them know you love your people and you're going to make sure and put things in place for your people. Yeah, auntie. Not knowing, but it's like it's we sure this doesn't she was throwing that for. Because who feeling it? It's we. And they leaving no stone until you know, they tax it out to the coconut bar. You know.
If you make coconut oil and they catch you selling it, you are going to get charged.
So we partner.
Anything that is made out of coconut.
We partner in Toko. You know who I ain't
God,
calling? I ain't calling names. I ain't calling names in the dance. I ain't calling names. But then too, he could get lost too. He could get locked up. He could get
But
charged.
that law was there before, you know. But if you realize, Kamala, them waking up old slave master law and thing. That was like what $4 or something in the day.
No,
you know, that was then.
I ain't saying, right? I'm not against implementing laws, right?
No, not Candace. A man cannot be sitting at home making his coconut oil, making his homemade vinegar, and trying to go out there and make say to create a little business. You understand?
No,
Don't say poor people trying, and you're still coming to tax that out of them. Come on, Candace.
No, but if it
That's
is,
what they do.
if it is that you're manufacturing your stuff at home with your own money, your labor, where that tax coming? But then them go have to go in real people house and lock up real people. Them had to widen the jail, hire more police and send police in people's house every day, every single day, and search everybody's house.
Real shipping is.
Nah, man.
It's like they say they have a company. So say, yes, you register your business and thing. I can understand that.
Yeah.
But don't tell me I'm making my thing. I now start to make thing home and I sell it in my community, like my little bottle of thing. So when what going on with you, Candace? How you want to charge if you catch me 4,000, 8,000, up to 100 from 4, it's up, no, it's from 8,000 to 100,000. You could get charged.
How much? How much?
From 8,000 to 100,000.
Nah, oh gosh, nah.
I don't feel it.
I don't feel, sorry to cut you, I don't feel the UNC ever want to remain in power again. I feel they know after Auntie comes because, you know, she's going down in age. I feel they don't ever want to get back in power again because this is the end of it for them, you know.
You see, them know it too? You feel them know it?
Nah, boy. In spite of what we need our opposition, you know what, then here what's going on, eh? Any other opposition on any other party on the outside that willing to form a proper party and come as a, you know, opposition, all they know is the time to sign up, you know. Because this will be the end of the UNC, the kind of thing now they're doing to people. That's not right, you know, Kitty?
True.
It
is true.
They're not right. I know Hutton might have people trying to justify this, you know. There are people who are trying to justify this, you know.
Candace, the only people who justify that is that them diehards and them. Look, I watching a group and that somebody post my thing in one of the group. And this man said, I don't know why them Africans just want to play the cup to come in and talk in politics, and they know one thing, they're uneducated. I'm like, what? I said, partner, we have my 5 subjects, you know. I had to comment on that because why every time I see an African is like they always believe they're uneducated. Don't get it twisted. I have a lot of Africans that are very well, fully educated.
Exactly. So what
Yeah,
more? When they see black people, what they see eat bananas and beat their chest and go and howl like a monkey? But
NCW and always shock at me and Jason having meetings.
yeah, because they
Because apparently he crew don't have them things now.
No, and hear me, you notice the kind of people NCW like to have around him. People who he can manipulate and control. People like you, Jason, myself. You understand? The people who had a head on their shoulder. He wouldn't want them around him. You're mad. He must be the star at the moment. He must be able to manipulate and control.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? And he's be fresh to the bacchanal. But I know he just dance lightly wrong, man. He just dance lightly wrong, man. So I am nothing with him, and I pray to God he not nothing with me, because anytime he come for me, I come in at him full force. I'll take off my Brazilian and rest it down. Yeah, I'll rob him bad, you know. Yeah. So let's sleep in dog life. But at the end of the day, you can't see your own brother. Even all right, my thing is to say, I know, all right, true to the UNC, they give you work. They put things in place for you, so you have to blog on behalf of them. Right?
Sure.
That way your bread butter. I don't know. If it was me, they'll have to fire me already, you know. Because I can't see people go hungry and they having nothing. And still stand up and tell people, hold on. The UNC doing this and the UNC doing that and the UNC doing this. That's why it take me a very long time, Kitty, to really come out and say something. Because I give them enough chance. I give them about how much? About 6 or 7 months? Because remember, I keep telling them.
You give them a chance. You give them.
I give them a chance.
I was waiting on you. Remember that?
Yeah, I give them a chance. I gave them a chance. So that, because I mean to say, you know, the Rome wasn't built in a day. Remember, they now come in, so they had to fix things, shuffle this, put this, so, you know, I give them a chance. But when I see people start to go hungry in the interim, nothing coming. You come and give them a little hamper that will last 2 and 3 days. And that people want to capitalize on poor me, the warrior prince. I want he come. Warrior, I want to go and give out some hampers and about where you go with master. Well, no problem. You know the hours that has come home from work. But when I go on there with you now, the hamper and them, that's enough to last 2 or 3 days feeding for the most. But you want me to stand up in the picture now, hand in the hamper, and stand up and hand in the hamper and taking pictures. I'm not doing that. If you're giving somebody, give them out of your heart. Let your good works, the goodness that you do, let the people talk about it. But they so want fame. They so want the fame to show what they're doing this, they're doing that. You notice everything the UNC do. And I don't know if they understand the work of God, you know. Everything they do, it falling apart. Nothing is coming together for them, you know. And they know that the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago is criticizing their governance, you know. The way how they're doing things, you know. They know that. Look at the country. This getting all these CPEP contractors, well, I shouldn't say CPEP contractors, private contractors. So they're only cutting in the night like Laja Bless. And the more they cut, is the more the place look dirty. You never noticed that?
Oh gosh, for real. I was watching out the road on the highway by me. If you see how I see what these people doing, and it's like they can't complete the work. Every time they start it, they're not reaching far. They're always coming back at that spot.
You don't know what causing now. And that is a question for the Baptist community, the Baptist mothers and the fathers, the leaders and the pointers. That is for them who are the eyes and the knowledge to understand what's taking place there. That's why they throwing at the bell, the ringing at the bell and throwing at the water and crying out to God. That is what that them thing is for. Because the land is full of evil. I don't know who bring it. I don't know where it come from. But that is the reason for the religions. We're not hearing none of the, we ain't hearing the Baptists, we ain't hearing the Pentecostal, we ain't hearing the Glad Me Jesus, we ain't hearing none of the religions. All of them gone silent. But when Sunday come for church, everybody with a collection basket. You understand? Sure. Everybody looking to collect from the poor man on the ground. But who is going to give back to the poor man on the ground? Because right now people under pressure. People under pressure. And people, well, then if it's so just now, all going to lock up everybody. And Kitty, you know, no, I want to lock up everybody in Trinidad and Tobago because it's not we alone complaining.
Yeah, we don't have a dread piece of thing. I don't want to Deb, the economy going to mash up under them. Them, I'm telling you, they're seeing it. They have no plan. The UNC, I'm telling you, we thought they had a plan because they fooled the people. But now that they're in action, you realize they don't have a crime plan. You understand? You realize like they naturally to themselves like they know they would not get another chance, so they just come and say, well, here what's going on. We're going to raise a certain amount, raise fines, do all these things, and see how much that I could probably get from my friend, family, myself, and whatever happened to this country happened. They don't care. I am telling you, Candace, these people literally do not care.
So and in the
you're watching stocks, only I'm a dog, no. Don't get me wrong, but is the way how he does, I don't know. Like the rails, boy, like he rail get through. No, watching all of them in the nice and young, they look nice.
Hello, they had to sing for the supper. Remember, Kitty, all right, you and I might be going through a little hardship, right? But we know there is a God, we know to pray, and because of the goodness that we have, God will make sure and provide a meal for us. But these people, and for you to be so heartless, is because you don't have the Spirit of God in you. You have no compassion for your brethren. So you, it's all about you. Just like Twiggy. If you notice how Twiggy does talk. No, I used to talk to Twiggy. I would not disrespect her. But if you notice how she does talk, it's a boastfulness. And with this and with that, look at the NCW.
True.
Look at the stacks. Look at the ringleader. You understand me? So I don't know what's so wrong, what's so wrong about that ringleader, but nonetheless, that the name he gives. Well, all right. But look at the behavior. You can see not one of these people.
Better to behave like he. If I better to behave like he didn't choose no side. And watch how he get two more and stocks on them and you already look at it. He didn't even work on. Yeah.
You understand? These people don't have a heart. They don't even care about their own brothers and sisters. We can vex with them. Because the skills that we have, the honesty that we have. You know, there's people on the ground who are watching us who will help you and I. Who will call you, hey, your hair goes streets? Who helping you? You helping everybody, but who is it? God designed it that way, you know. You know, most people just offer me stuff and I just didn't take it because of shame. Because I don't want nobody to feel they gain me thing and they can call along my phone like a certain friend of mine. You want to call my phone all hour and make me uncomfortable. You understand me? I'm not pimping out myself. For what? What doing that for? I ain't thirsty. But nonetheless, let me leave that right there. Because it bothering me, it bothering me. Because they started to do a sort of foolishness. But nonetheless, I wouldn't let that shake me. Let me get back to seriousness. People like Matara and them. Now look at Matara. Matara is a pretty little small. Yeah, I met her once. And she cannot even carry on a proper conversation. When you meet Matara in person, I sure Kamala must ask NCW because remember he say he charge the bloggers. Right? You never watch the bloggers he have. Hey, what's in the darkness come to light, you know? You ever watch he bloggers and them? You ever, all right, if they are true bloggers, why none of them never come on a platform, form a team, and come and combat with us? Let us have a proper conversation. Well, you know what I want to do? I want to invite Matara, Twiggy, Mr. Miss, or Mrs. Miss, I should say, and the whole PNM, the UNC squad. Right? I ain't calling we the PNM squad as yet, because we're still on the people's side. We advocate on behalf of the citizens, because we realize we made a mistake, and we're here to clean it up. Right? And although others always say the PNM had to check themselves too. But don't worry, there is room for forgiveness and patching up. On that penny, we will move forward. Things go function good on that penny, you know. Right? But nonetheless, I see we have Chatter here. Chatter, darling, good night. I see you was trying to call Mama's cell phone, but I couldn't stop to answer you. Welcome, Chatter.
What's going on, Good
We-
night to everybody. Good night to everybody on YouTube.
Good night, darling. But I don't know if you was listening to us from the beginning, right?
I know, come on.
Right. So the topic is about the incident that took place by Kitty, where some census people came to her home and was asking some questions on a Saturday. I don't know since when census people just come by your home and question you on a Saturday. Right?
I find that whole thing against us.
Yeah.
And we as a team, we had to watch each other back because I never see that happen on a Saturday before. Never. I know census people just come Monday to Friday, and the latest I just see them working is all around 2-3 o'clock in the evening. Them just lock off early. Them don't really be outside. You understand? So there have to be somebody who trying to get information, or somebody who scoping out which part Kitty is, or trying to find out more about Kitty. That's all I can say. That is not no census people. That is people who trying to get information for God know who. Because I really don't want to call to say, well, it's this or that, but somebody trying to get information on certain bloggers right now. That is what going on. And as we had to be real careful, because I was listening to Kitty, and Kitty said as soon as the person realize she on her live day, the person like they get bummy and ride out one time. You understand?
So then whoever it is, they manipulating the law then.
Well, it's that. You understand? Because if it's real census people who come to find out, well, census people just come to find out, well, how much people in who living in the apartment, who you understand, if you're employed, them kind of things, census people just come to find out. Why if you want to live, why will they leave and back off and get so frightened?
Yeah, but and that's the thing, boy, Chatter boy. It isn't enough to show some concern because you're playing with a person, human rights there, you know. Were you
Like
trying
that
to
person's security.
You trying to tell me
Like,
because I talking from my rights could be
remember a
infringed on?
person home. Remember a person home is a castle, and that's the only place you just really feel safe is at home, and I really don't know Kitty and thing, but I sure Kitty has she family there, and you understand? You're jeopardizing the woman's safety right now. You're putting up the woman, and that is not nice. You understand? Because I sure none of the ministers and them, if you pull up in front of them gate and play a film in the
Police
compound and
coming for
thing,
you.
police coming out and lock you up one time. Them calling and it's one time we inside. You understand? So why you playing with people's safety for? I don't understand that.
Yeah, because I feel because they could do it. Because they could do it. But let me tell you,
And these things,
this
and
gonna
as I always say, these things never happen under the PNM.
no. But
I never see these things happen.
you see all of this taking place, Chatter. They are in power now, right? They're pushing the buttons. But let me tell you something. You see, God, one thing I know, God don't play by its people. This will have a backfire on whoever it is, you know. And I hope what goes around comes, and when it come around, I hope they vex. I hope they vex because all they're playing with innocent people. How come it is so wrong now? But when it was in all their favor, it wasn't wrong. Because it had people cuss. I never cuss use mother so and so behind the PNM. I might use one or two little bad words, but I don't like to curse something on social media because I know children just be listening. But I hear some of the most degrading videos towards, or blogging, I should say, towards the PNM. How come nobody didn't get locked up? Why now? And right now, people not even cursing. People just voicing their opinion. And for voicing your opinion, they could come and snatch you and go with you. And your family don't know where you is. Is that right?
Yeah, but just like Johan, right? Johan cursed and used obscene language against the Hindu gods and thing, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's locked up right now, right? But just drawing
He
a
come up.
comparison, right? Satmaraj, when Satmaraj was alive, how much racial comments Satmaraj made? Thousands and thousands, say all kind of things about people, all kind of racial comments. That man even go as far to say if his daughter ever get pregnant by an African man, he would kill his daughter
Look
on
at that.
live radio.
And he ain't get
And
locked
that
up?
man was never arrested.
Nah.
That man never faced a court. And all them racial comments that man make. You understand? He make real racial comments. And because Johan come out and the man frustrated because they back the people against the wall. And we trying to get we voice it. It's not everybody gonna be patient like we and come on alive and voice your opinion. That people will be frustrated, people finding well all other avenues is being shut down. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And people will come out and voice their opinion in a different way.
Yeah.
And they want to lock up people for that, so we don't have a freedom of speech no more than Candace.
No, it don't look so. It's shut up your mouth, put a tape on your mouth, have nothing to say. Take pressure, stay hungry, stay without, not be able to provide for your family, just stay there, turn mannequin. According to the young people, turn mannequin. Feel the pressure and say nothing. And everything goes well, everything is well that ends well. And this too shall pass. That is how I had to say it. Because we are not, it's like we are not humans. We are not humans.
Everything is for time, and Candace.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything is for time, and UNC time will come. Their time will come.
And I surely
and
go ahead.
And I just want to say, all these citizens and them who they're right now treating as dogs, worse than dog. Them is the same ones that will come for local election and general election and beg to put them back there in power.
Tell me about it. Tell me. Imagine that. You tell me. Boy, me a line and
I watching somebody finds they would bring out Candace, and it's ridiculous. Presently if they catch you driving with if your driver's license expire a day, like alright, like my own expire today and me pay attention and I take up my car tomorrow and go down the road. I could be charged $55,000.
What?
$55,000 if my license expired.
What?
The kind of fines them bring out Candace. You understand?
Oh, they sure. Wait, stick a pin, chatter, wait.
Yeah.
Wait, in the mighty name of Jesus, you sure? You sure it's Kamala, the Honorable Prime Minister, is who making these decisions? It leaving you to wonder,
To renew your passport the other day was $500, right?
Yes.
They raised it to $750 now.
7,500?
No, $750 to renew your passport right now.
Oh, ooh. Well, it's a good thing I know intention to leave Trinidad and Tobago right about now.
And the big gas tank that's outside the house, the big LPG tank that's outside.
Yeah.
Right, you used to pay $250 for that, right?
Yeah, what's the price of that now?
$12.80.
Okay.
Wow.
So all them restaurants and them were using, like them Chinese restaurants and all of them who using them kind of gas, Chinese food and all restaurant food and thing is going up a lot.
Jesus, somebody call Captain Planet.
And they used to call Rowley. No, they used to call inbird tax birds. Remember, they used to call inbird tax birds.
Yeah.
So who is the real tax king now?
Yeah.
Because you understand, people bought when inbird raised gas 7 times.
Mm-hmm.
But look, the UNC government raising everything, and it's not by like to say a 25% or a 20%. It's by 100% they're raising it by Candace. How you
These
expect the
stupid
poor
people
people?
not chatter.
How you
These
expect the
stupid
poor
people
people
that
on the
inbirth
ground?
rates gas so much times. And they only, okay. Inbirth race gas how much times? Let me add up how much things Kamala raise to what Inbirth
Yeah.
do. Let me give you.
Yeah.
And these
Kitty,
stupid citizens.
Kitty, let me do the
Why?
maths now. Kitty, let me do the maths now. Between PNM and UNC, right? In both race gas 7 times, right? And thing. Right now, everything, all the traffic fines going up to 100%. All the food prices going up to 100%. You understand? The landlord tax, the landlord tax. You remember they were saying the other day it was $1,000. Now she raised it to $2,500 now.
Jesus.
My God.
Captain Planet, come please. I'm calling you, please. We
We
need to
there.
throw the trash. We need to
Fix it.
throw the trash.
Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. Oh God.
So doubles going up because they're going to start once your double stand not registered, right? Your first offense is 4,000. The second offense is 8,000, and it could reach to $100,000, right?
Hey,
Or
she
8 years
beat
in jail, or 5 years in jail. Sorry.
You see how easy Penny coming back? You see how easy the PNM coming back?
Yeah,
Look
but
how easy.
they're
Down to the
making
doubles, man.
life easy. Kitty, don't sell them out now. We just have to have patience and endurance, yes, and go down. Trinidad and Tobago, listen to me carefully. Listen to the sound of my voice. Hold on to the man Christ Jesus. Go down in prayer and bite the bullet, ride the wave, hold on to God. Ask God to make a way. This too shall pass. Do not come out and rob. Do not come out and riot.
No, that don't make no sense.
Don't do
That
that at all, at all, at all, at all. Do not give the enemies what they want. In the mighty name of Jesus, stand firm and stand strong. This
you know
too
one thing I
shall
realized.
pass.
You know one thing I realized, Candice?
Yeah.
Coming out here and protest and rioting and all them things, that's not making no sense because
No.
why? That is what they want. They
And
just want to take us and push us in a detention center.
yeah. And what I gonna do for you? That ain't doing nothing for you. And you know,
And just like
I watched something with the maxi drivers. Yeah? They came out. I was happy that they strike. I think they have the next one.
tomorrow,
Oh Lord Jesus.
AKA Captain Planet.
This one only call it Captain Planet. Yeah.
Candace, you had to
and they
call
say
Captain Planet.
and they
You
saying it
not
wouldn't have
realize
no
what going
teachers.
on. No?
They're saying it wouldn't
It's
have no
4 years
teachers
again.
tomorrow.
No?
Yeah, but let me tell you this. You think the UNC cares? Them, listen to me. These people have a tactic and a mentality as if we are children. Let them rant. Let them do whatever they want. We don't care. When they simmer down, we'll teach them a lesson. And the person who is making that decisions, I want to tell you that God will punish you. You know, if you didn't get punished by God in this life, is the afterlife, is the judgment day. I am sure you all are going to hear these words. Depart from me, I know you not. Because when you suffer a nation, suffer people, that don't sit right with God. Just the basics, food. People can't afford to buy food just now. Look, just the other day, I see some people in Grandy. No, I don't touch on Grandy. I just leave Grandy alone. Because talking about Grandy could have consequences. So I just leave Grandy be. I just leave Grandy be. The works will show the rewards. I'm not meddling. Right? I will talk on other issues, but let me tell you something. You see what taking place in this country right about now, and the people who making these decisions, these people do not fear God. They do not, I believe they don't fear God and they don't believe in God. Because you can't tell me you meet a country that was already going through financial difficulties. Right? Everybody was feeling it. Everybody was under pressure. It wasn't as bad as it is now. But we were going through it. The only people that was living it up was the 1%. And to see you come now, we take it away from them and we give it to all you. And to see this is what all they're doing to us with no remorse. After the Prime Minister would have said she will not tax her country into prosperity, is like a man standing in a bucket trying to lift himself up. And we are the people, we are the ones that are standing in the bucket right now. Make that make sense.
I have a bombshell to drop on holiday. And it's this morning when I went to cut my hair, I get to find out about that, right? It's alleged. And I said it again, it's alleged. MCW is taking $1,500 from those fellas' pay every time they get paid monthly. They have to pay him $1,500.
And you know why? You know why I believe that alleged? You know why I believe that alleged? There was a young lady on my side doing that, and the people in the community came to me to light share fire. But again, I want to mean like share fire, not literally throw fire on she, but for me to highlight it. And again, because I being the peacemaker that I am, because they done record she already, and they sent it to me, and I would have sent it to certain people. I hold back, and I went and I spoke with the individual. So you see what you're saying there? I want to believe if there is a possibility, because it's been happening.
That is why when you say earlier on, he only wants people who he can have under his thumb.
And
He don't want
manipulate,
people with no intelligence.
You mustn't,
understand? People
and he alone must have the sense. Just, let me tell you something. If you notice how he does move, always like he has a hot potato in his mouth. He's never settled. He's always all over the place and jumpy. It's the same way. The same way Pitbull. He and Pitbull is family. All they know. Because they have the same kind of mentality, the same way how they speak, the same way they just be moving like air. They have hot potato in their mouth. They're always unsettled. And these kind of people, you have to watch for them under a wet razor blade, because they always come in with some scheme. It's always about them. They always come in with craftiness, how to make $1 off of you. How to use you, how to twist, curb, and bend you for their own benefit, But Moon does run and they just catch it. What I go tell earlier?
Watch something I can this. Anytime these citizens and them come out to try to voice their opinion, right? They're sending out the police, the riot squad, different branches of the police service out to silence the citizens and them of Trinidad and Tobago, right?
Yeah.
A 15-year-old girl was raped by 3 men. And they have the vehicle number. They have it at B15 and Silver B15. They have the vehicle number. And up to now, they can't make no arrest. They themselves get the vehicle address, right?
Yeah.
Then after this 12-year-old girl who was kidnapped and killed, same thing. They had the vehicle number and everything. You understand? And up to now, they can't get the vehicle. They do. So you can't go license office and pull that vehicle and see
but they don't even
who
have
that
to.
vehicle
Them
registered
don't.
to.
Chatter. Them don't have to go licensing. I believe them have the equipment right there in the station where they could do a background check.
Yeah, so you can pull that and see, because when they're giving you a ticket, they see who the vehicle registered to and everything. You understand?
Yeah.
So you telling me you can't go and investigate? No, but the government and Roger Alexander is using the police service to silence the citizens and them of Trinidad and Tobago, because they don't want us to come out and voice our opinion for the unjust what is going on in the country.
But
how they're victimizing the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to do that.
Chatter and Kitty, you know right about now, we don't really need to come out and talk much, All we can do is make guest appearances on shows now, and you know that? Because the matter is
them talking for themselves.
Listen to me, we are the ones just here translating it, and giving it a voice so that everybody throughout the world could hear, Right now, I hear what I feel, and my whole team, we could take our back burner and let the people come forth. And let the videos filter out into the nation so people will understand. And we could get arrested because, I'm being honest, it is tiring to be here every night. It has taken a lot out of you. It's just this weekend I just play mad and I've taken some days to myself. But it is tiring, but we don't doing it for fame. We're doing it for the love of the people. You understand, man? We're not doing it for fame. I tell people, I don't like this, you know. I don't like this. But then if I don't do it, if you don't do it, Kitty, if Jason don't do it, if Chatter don't do it, if the brave ones don't come forth and do it, who will do it? Who will do it? So then here what? They want me to hush? Okay. Let me do a little experiment. Let me do. We go talk that in closed doors. We go do a little experiment. Right? We go do a little experiment and you will see. You will see how, because people done talking out every video, even on TikTok, every 2 video I pass through is somebody complaining, you know. And they're not complaining because they want to complain, because they complain because they're under the gun. They're under pressure. And Trinidadians cannot handle pressure. We cannot. So coming at us with these scare tactics, you might take away with rights, take away with voice, take away with freedom. But how much of us you could do that, really and truly? Just do right by the people, that is all. You know, if the government jump out and start to do right by the people as of now, create jobs, put things in place for the people. Yeah, I might come out and blog once in a while, but I don't have it in my mind they have to go, and there's nothing they could do to win back my vote or to convince me to advocate on behalf of them. I am not going to ever do that. You understand me? But if it is that they put things in place for the people so the people can at least function or be able to live a little bit, people wouldn't be here talking about them. So, you know, they will buy the grind for the next 3 years and how much months? They go buy the grind, but only not even giving the people a little breathing space, a little space to lift their head above waters, only not doing that. And only expect that to sit right with people. People must be comfortable with that. Nah, man.
All the oppressing the citizens and them of Trinidad and Tobago and expect we to take that with a pinch of salt. That's what they're doing right now. You understand? And all the die-hard UNC supporters, when these new taxes come out, let me see if all they go still say yellow is the code.
No, they feel
I want to see that.
They feel they will be exempted from it.
Go and register all your doubles, cut. Go, and you know, always the ones who like to just pop up on spot and start to sell doubles.
And doubles is make money, eh? Doubles is a money making thing, you know.
Yep. Yeah, but can't just register in your business, you register in your double standard not today. Why you feel they want these small businessmen to register so they can start to tax them? You have to pay taxes. That is why they want you to register, because right now when you making thing under law, and just saying if you make a $4,000 or $5,000 day, that is tax free money, you know. So now they want you now in the system so they can start to tax you. So all the heavy-handed taxes, them doubles men gonna get it.
All right.
All the coconut vendors, the men who making those vinegar, who making mayonnaise, all of them, they're gonna get it.
Oh. Kitty, who you just call on? Captain who?
Captain Planet. Yeah, call Captain Planet.
Wow, well, this is thing, Papa. So they ain't even no stone until. Yeah, boy.
All by the side.
I know one thing I see hot my heart is, I see it in Shokona's market, the market leaking. You see how the market flooding out today with this rain will fall today, Candice. You understand? And the police and them still coming out and removing vendors from the side, taking their goods in the men who trying to make an honest dollar, boy. Oh God, or they coming out and distressing, putting more stress on a done stressful nation, or they just adding more stress, boy. How much more people could take on this? How much more we could take?
I don't know.
Right now, Trinidad, this year and 2 months, Candice, people is real stressed out in Candice.
Yeah.
Let them get stressed out.
Come in August here when people are sent children to school and things. What gonna happen by Candice? What gonna happen?
And I feel the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago should not wait for the bloggers to come out anymore to let the government know that they're under stress. Respectfully, in a decent manner, you all have a social media platform. Yeah, use it. It's not only to watch woman in bikini and bad man. So, yeah, use it. Take the burden, lighten the burden for the bloggers, according to Jason. Lighten the burden because all they're feeling it too. You understand me? All they're feeling it too.
Let them feel the pain.
Yeah.
Scandals, they have to feel the pain.
They have to feel the pain.
See, the audience too laid back.
Yeah.
You see the double, I see all that doubles thing, and I'm taking the market. Let poor people have to feel the pain and say enough is enough. We can't be saying enough is enough. Right now, it's enough for them. Let us just relax, just like how God relaxing, because we asked God to give you a change and to get Kamala in. So he eating popcorn and saying right now, but that is what he all they want.
It's true. No?
So here what's going on. All they have to go through this to learn a lesson. So when all they have something good, or they will treasure it.
Yeah.
Let them feel the pain.
Well, let me tell you something. I just wanted to come up here tonight, and normally I don't do programs on a Sunday, but when I heard Kitty said that, you know, what took place with her, I show some concern because I am a blogger too. You understand me? I just speak on behalf of the people. You know, I am hurting just like anybody else, and I am a normal law-abiding citizen. And to hear what take place with you, Kitty, it is enough for the rest of us to pour water in we wine because look at what's going on around us, and that is a message. Is Alyssa? Is Jason? Is the woman Johan? Is the woman is Douglas? Was a pretty Douglas? Is the lady with Olive Jack? Is and they're doing it gradually, bold face, and they're using the law. And I find this in the mayor. I find you see some of the police and all too. All they have to let good sense prevail, you know. I know all they take oath to protect and serve, you know. But it's to protect and serve in the right way, you know. It's not to abuse all your power because I sure deep in all your heart, all you know some of the decisions, some of the things the police and them doing to the citizens, the innocent citizens, is wrong. And all they have to remember that there is a God. Or they might be up there today, and tomorrow when I blink at the eye of an eye, all they on the ground. And then nobody will know their name. And life goes on after that.
Yeah, but Candace, the police officer who did hang himself, right?
Yeah.
When he found his mother hanging, and then after, under due circumstances, he hung himself, right?
Yeah.
Remember, he was speaking out and saying that how anytime you challenge the authority in the police service, they will take you and give you some kind of jobs and put you behind God back to work. You understand? So it are officers who trying to avoid that kind of victimization in the police service. So they're just following the rules, and because remember, it's somebody over them handing down that order. You know? And if you don't follow that order, you will get victimized.
And that is why I find, you see, a commissioner, Jed, a commissioner supposed to be a separate entity, Jed. They shouldn't have no kind of in cahoots with the government.
This commissioner is a UNC governor. This commissioner is a UNC minister. Telling you.
You're supposed to serve the country. You're supposed to serve the country without fear or fear because in barracks, I think I heard some of the words they say that if your mother commit to an offense, you have to lock she up. If your father commit an offense, you have to lock him up. You have to serve the country without fear or favor. So then what going on? Because look at Alyssa wasn't doing nothing, no. Alyssa ain't say a bad word. Alyssa inside no violence, and imagine that this young lady was locked up. Again, watch me, the UNC just handing back over the country to the PNM just like that. Hey, all they here. Because all they embarrassing people, all doing people wickedness, all they think of people rights.
Them serving it on a silver platter. Yeah, take it now. Take it, please. We can't deal with it. Take it.
I tell you, whoever is the people who making these laws, because I sure she ain't doing all of that by herself on her own. Boy, them setting she up. I feel them want to send home the Prime Minister unfit and say she's something wrong with she and she had to go. But I do hope if she happen to go, I rooting for Mooney. I don't care about nobody else. I rooting for Mooney. Because we need the opposition. We need the opposition.
I tell you, it's time for the UNC to be extinct.
I ain't say no. I ain't say no. I ain't say.
Daughter could come there and be opposition. Let you be in the opposition. Let Pandey daughter take the opposition.
I ain't say no, but you see right about now, we know, hey, we know, I know where my loyalty lies. But for right about now, the decisions, if Kamala making all these decisions, I don't know. I had a question that. I feel Mooney go do a better job, I swear. No, me ain't saying that nobody ain't paying me, no. I just trying to, when life give you lemon, you make lemonade, you know. That is a kind of lemonade effect I watching at here. You understand me, Kitty?
I agree with you, Candace. Is your Uncle Mooney? Uncle Mooney could do it. But you know, you said something just now. I feel that could be, you say something, I think you didn't really listen to what you say, you know. Somebody could probably setting up Kamala in the, you understand? Because if you watch, she bodyguard. What you people, the woman, what you person she trusts to be around, she right you.
Yeah.
It's not somebody like she said for me.
No.
I feel they're trying to set you up so everybody in the country like what going on, or they like Kamala dementia, like something, you know, she not fit. So she go to step down, and yeah. It had to be somebody, but better than Munila, yeah, we rate you.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah.
For now.
Chatter, how you feel? I want to know who Chatter feel could be the better one.
For me?
Yeah.
I say, boy, it's better they put Julian John there, but that will never happen. So I will
don't
go
say
with
that
Wally
now.
and say,
Yeah.
I'll go with Wally and say
Money, yeah.
But Julian John, she's the only one talking truthfully. She's the only one I really see and performing and who coming out there and who trying. You understand?
You know,
but
listen to me. You know,
there's only so much you can do when your effort is being shut down.
You know, I would have said Julian, but you know, when in my book, Julian lose points to me. You see, when they put out our Rasta woman, what's her name, and they mash up her apartment, Jen? You see that, Jen? Abby? Even if you had us to hide and help that woman, because she's a black woman like yourself, all mother pain, one mother pain is all mother pain, Jen. That looks so bad on behalf of the UNC, because they didn't get no directive to go and mash up the things in the place. That was just a vindictive act because the woman see a scene go down and she decided to film it. You understand me? Or they decided to say, all right. And they mash up the woman's apartment down to the toilet bowl, they mash up. You actually see, and that tells 1,000 stories. You actually see they come for revenge. They come to get ship business to mind. You understand me? And I do a video and I reach out, I talk. I know that this isn't everything I say. And I say, well, Miss Jolene will help out. Is a woman. She is a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. She's a black sister. And let me tell you something. You see if Jolene did jump out there and help that woman on Lalo. And when she did message me, no, I don't know already. I want her not to do them. But you know, I might have sit down and give her a hearing to see where her mind is at. But as I always tell people in life, you see, in life is not what you do, it's how you do things. You must have a conscience. Your conscience mustn't just be on and off, or occasionally. You must have a conscience all the time. And because of that, that make me watch Jolene in a different light.
I want to ask the Prime Minister, where is her conscience right now? Prime Minister don't have no conscience, she don't have no pity, she don't have no empathy. I want to know where is that from? Where she, because she's the Prime Minister in opposition who come and say nobody wouldn't love the nation like how she would love. This is not love, Madam Prime Minister. This is hate.
Well, if I love, I wouldn't like to see hate, no? Jesus.
all you have people unemployed and raising everything. We expect people to get the money to survive, to feed their families. Where all you're raising fines, taxes. You understand? And we expect people to get the money to survive, to meet basic household needs
Yeah.
day to day. You understand? Boy,
This is, you feel like this is Hail Hitler.
right?
Like
I feel
Hitler.
like we I feel like we in North Korea where they see the people and them eating the grass in North Korea. I
Yeah.
feel this is it. This is it.
Wait, boy, this is too much, you know.
But this is too much for one man to be able to handle this.
Uh,
How much we go tell Jesus, right?
well, I don't
We
know.
praying to him every night.
I,
How much we go tell him?
he knows and he sees all things. Yes, boy, I don't know. But as strongly saying, Jed, I don't believe his auntie can making all these decisions. I swear. Age doesn't permit it. Health doesn't permit it. Whoever is the one making them decisions, Jed, is either they undermining she or they definitely don't care. They must say shit that to hell with them. To hell with them. You understand? Well, if we win, we win. Again, if we lost, we lost. But let me sort out my scene. But when you do things in that manner, oh God, you're damaging citizens, it's people's life, you know. But anyhow, guys, I seen the hour is upon us, and you know, your girl have work in the morning. I want to take the time out to tell Kitty, and this all the bloggers, all be alert, be very careful of the surroundings. You understand me? Try to keep all the videos as respectful as you can. Do not disrespect the Prime Minister. And I know my team, we don't ever do that. Right? We just continue to raise issues because it's our rights. And continue to pray. Don't go a day without messaging somebody. Always checking on one another. Always checking. You understand me? And always start to pray. Because I don't understand. I don't have the answers. I don't know. It's like we're not safe. Having a voice, being able to understand the language of the people and speak the language of the people, that too is a crime. So, Kitty, it is unfortunate what happened to you. I go send some psalms for you to read, some protection psalm, girl. Each one have to help one. And Chatterboy, what I go tell you, you know, you're a soldier, pray. And God go see me through what I go say. Right, so I'm happy that you all could have joined me here tonight, although it's short notice, and I only know I don't be here. But I had to come out and stand up and talk on behalf of Kitty, because I know it is troubling. That is enough to have you uncomfortable. Right, so I want to say,
sure none of we right now is not safe right now.
no,
None of us.
existing and doing the right thing, it can land you in problems. For what reason?
Just speaking out and saying what the oppression we're going through, they're targeting us.
Yeah,
And now they're coming home by us to target us.
taking away your
Come
rights.
on, man. Come on, be real. You understand?
That had to be a wicked person, boy. I don't believe it's Kamala doing that, boy. I swear I don't believe it's Kamala. Somebody, or either she cloned some. I do not believe it's Kamala doing that, boy. Somebody calling them shots. And that is a very vindictive thing you're doing to the citizens. Because people are starting to pay attention. People are starting to pay attention.
True.
Right, guys? So, Kitty Gill, Chatter, my brother, all your thanks for joining me on such short notice. I want to tell all you I love all you. All you keep safe. And to all the viewers on YouTube and on TikTok, if you all are there, because they would have pulled down Mr. Jeffrey's live a while ago. I just want to tell you to keep the faith, go down in prayer, every house. Say
That
again.
guy's the next person who they're victimizing.
Yeah.
Anytime we try to come up to hold our life, they're pulling it down. Why?
Yeah.
Because they find too much people viewing and we voicing too much people voicing the opinion on the show right now. So they're pulling it down now.
They don't want to raise awareness, but it don't know everybody feeling the pressure and the pain in their own individual lives in their own home, you know. So that is enough to turn the minds of the citizens, you know. It's not to say, well, all right, they're helping a certain amount of people and the other half suffering, you know. It's everybody is one kalalu, you know. And if it reach your doorstep, bucket it coming.
No, but that's one thing I want to say right before we go.
Yes.
You see how you say Munilal might take over because let me face it, Candice, um, Kamala Persabi says I cannot do it for much longer, right?
Yeah.
And you see how you say Munilal might take over. Next one, she know that, and she making it so bad that all people will never vote the UNC again.
Oh, Jesus, Shatta, you have to, how you reaching that angle? Oh, Lord.
Yeah, next one, she making it so bad.
I just thinking of a plan B because we done on that already. We don't know we're not going to take them back. If we get the chances gone, they're gone, and we gone penny full effect. You understand me? But we had to think of a worst case scenario, so then here what's going on. Anti-cams girl, if we know you're going down in age and you mightn't be able to think, you understand? I rooting for money. I rooting for money for the next 3 years and 10 months. Don't ask me to advocate on behalf of him, you know. At the end of the day.
And let he go in opposition.
Let he go in opposition. I rooting for money. Yeah.
So we don't win in government.
No, yeah. Something had to happen. Something got to give. Because the person who making these decisions, them real, I don't know, that's a real pharaoh behavior, you know. Nah, boy. Anyway, guys, I love all you. Peace. I'm out.
Tomorrow again.
Yes, darling. We're gonna just look forward for that, eh? Right? And to all the viewers, we have 241 people looking on the live on YouTube tonight. Thank you very much, guys. Only don't forget to pray. I love all you. Stay safe. Until we meet again tomorrow, please God. Bye, guys. Kitty, Chatter, love all you. Bye-bye.
Take care, Kitty. Candice, have a good night.
You too, brother. And Mr. Workers' Rights, thanks again.
And everybody on YouTube and Mr. Workers' Rights, have a great night.
Yeah, and Kitty, carefully, have your antennas up. Better you pop a camera in front of your door. You have cameras?
Well, I know somebody was sending one of that for me.
Yeah, well, the person who's sending a camera for Kitty, please send it for her in truth, yes? I know how to get about 4. Lord, although the camera ain't going to protect you, but at least you go see when the enemy is coming. Jesus Christ.
No, you can have your phone and you can tape it and, you know.
I feel like I walk camera all inside my house and all too. I doing that. All right, guys, so have a pleasant night. Love you guys. Bye.
Yeah.
Take care, people.
Okay, turn that on to begin.
Balance. For it is nature's way until judgment day. Weakness ain't got a chance. Playing strong cause I realize the price little one must pay to keep the big one in paradise. It's torment and misery all day. Destruction of the weak is nature's plan. The humble and the meek must understand. This day of the strong man is the devil's heyday. So they will bite the ground when the master plays. There's nothing for the poor or as evermore. Life in a lion's den. Hungry man shall aspire to keep the high man on top, to take him higher and higher. The poor one must struggle till he drops.
humble and the meek must understand. This day of the strong man is the devil's day. So they will bite the ground when the master plays. Power have the natives under subjection. The black majority live in poverty, all because they ain't strong. Black man life is a trophy. Nature make him a slave. South Africa is a nightmare for callers from cradle to the grave. Destruction of the weak is nature's plan.